Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take this monster to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Alright everyone, it is time to review Tricky Tricker. This is the Tails monster of Season 5 of the Galactic era. Did that kid just say trick or trick, you ask yourself, or would have if only Tricky Tricker had attacked before you finish that thought. This attacker this dark attacker is a quick, lethal shadow who blends in perfectly on a spooky Halloween night. So let's take a look at his evolving traits. I can already tell you, having the immunity to torture is what saves this monster, because the other two, true vision, double precision, it's nice. You won't be missing attacks. Immune to fear, I don't think that's as relevant. I think immune to control would have put him in a higher level. But that immunity to torture status caster is definitely valuable. So as far as the trait, that's really all I like. He doesn't even have like an umbrella hardened trait, so that's unfortunate for him. Let's take a look at his skills. This is actually the first time I feel like I'm looking at this monster. I don't even remember him from a sneak peek. Alright, we have Chewy Chunks. Deals low dark damage to an enemy and applies damage reduction. 0 stamina, 0 cooldown, so you can use this whenever. He's always been an attacker, so I don't think this is going to be what skill you want to keep. Sugar Goblin applies major damage reduction. Okay, again, he's supposed to be an attacker, but so far I'm seeing like reducing no damage. What's with the low damage skills? I'm hoping he has stronger skills. Sour Candy, Sugar Goblin, yeah, major damage reduction. Sour Candy applies major damage reduction and shield block to all enemies, 35 stamina and drink cooldown. Practical Joke deals moderate dark damage to one enemy, applies half healing. What the heck? This is new. Healing effects are reduced by half. I want the negate healing. I want the reverse healing, not just a half healing. Maybe the Lord lied to me. Maybe he's not an attacker. Alright, we have Trick or Trick. Deals moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies negate healing and total damage reduction to all enemies. Now he seems like he just stops the attacker from doing damage against you. Oh, I spoke too soon. There is the strong attack. Peanut Partisan, water-based, by the way. So far we've been seeing... Oh, these two are water. I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah, he's a water and dark. Yeah, this is a massive water attack, so fire monsters beware. Elvira, Cherub Cupid, Serpentex. If there's any reason why you might want this monster, it's to take them down. Obviously, Serpentex, Cherub Cupid. Who am I missing? Serpentex, Cherub Cupid, Elvira. They're light-based. They have light-based attacks, and you're dark, so that also doesn't help you out. So they can both hurt each other. I doubt this monster has Revival Relic. We'll see. Acid Corn deals moderate water damage to enemies, applies shield block to enemies. And Jump Scare deals moderate dark damage to one enemy, applies negate healing. Okay, Tails monster. Unfortunately, not that great of a monster. I like the monster itself, the design-wise, but the monster skills, and again, with the exception of immune to torture, he's not that great. When we take a look at his relics, we have a sword, so he can deal more damage with Laser Beam Sword. He has a mask so you can recover stamina. But yeah, unfortunately for him, he's just missing what it takes to be more powerful. Yeah, let's see. We're going to give him Holter's Gun. We'll try to run the attacker base skills and we'll go from there. But, my goodness. Alright, so it goes without saying, Peanut Partisan. And then we'll just run probably negate healing, total damage reduction. This is to everyone. I don't know how relevant it is, but it is a dark-based AoE and the other one is a water-based. Yeah, so you have a water and a dark-based AoE, so depending on the situation. And then Practical Joke, half healing. Not a fan of that. Jump Scare, perhaps. Major damage reduction, Shield Breaker. Yeah, unless you want to run this monster just for the major damage reduction, but that is not a good idea. So I'd probably run this monster as an attacker with this setup. His ultimate attack, by the way, Dressed to Scare, deals moderate water damage to all enemies, applies Fear, Bleed, 3-turn death countdown to all enemies. Man, yeah, as far as monsters goes, unfortunately, not that good of a monster. But nonetheless, let's make him a strong little attacker. So we'll give him the level 10 runes. If you for some reason end up missing out on this monster, I don't think it's a big deal. He's not someone you're really going to use long term or short term for that matter. Alright, so I think he's good to go. Let's just test him out in PvP. And so I think I'll just rely on the default team of using Ammonia to turn transfer the King to absorb attacks. By the way, Tricky Tricker versus King, having your dark-based attacks is very valuable. With that being said, I'm also going to use the Nature Beast, which will of course help out. So let's click fight. I'll have that extra 25% damage boost. So we'll see what kind of punch I can pack. Alright, let's click fight. So look, we already have our Cherub Cupid there. Now it's just a matter of actually getting to them and attacking them. Alright, so once again, the fact that this monster has torture immunity is so valuable. Because if you look at my king, he has Hellfire. If you look at Amania, she's already suffering from a sunburn and a poison. So we'll go straight into the turn transfer. Galactic will get a turn and do Enlightenment, of course. Alright, so I have the 25% boost and a 50% boost. Let's go through my different skills. So Jump Scare, a huge advantage. Look at that, killing, destroying Uriel, but 358k. My AoE does in fact kill Cherub Cupid, so that's what we're going to be used to take him down. Trick or Trick, 358k, so it's the same as Jump Scare. Yeah, so AoE 40 damage, Jump Scare single target, and then Peanut Partisan. Look at that, 628k on regular monsters. But keep in mind, I do have a 25 and a 50% damage boost that is supplementing me. So, yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. I think we will... Part of me wants to kill... I guess I can't. Well, I can Jump Scare. Let me Jump Scare. Get rid of Uriel. He'll come back to life. And then Nimbus, that's fine. Oh, what the heck happened to the turn order? I hate when the turn order gets messed up. Oh no, well, this is what happens in a PvP battle. You get destroyed. Maybe I should have gone for Cherub Cupid first or something. Oh boy. Alright, let's try a couple more battles. This monster's so straightforward. He has very few attack skills. His other skills, you realistically would never use him in the game. Like, you never need to major damage reduction to the enemy. Total damage reduction or total blind? I think he did the total damage reduction. I already forgot. That is relevant, but realistically, you won't get too much use out of it. What kind of opponent is this? So it looks like we have the Megaton Elvira evasion setup combo. I don't know. Let's just turn transfer. So again, he did have Megatons. If he didn't have the evasion, I would have just showcased the AoE, the water base, because having a dark base doesn't help you out. But good chance to do Peanut Partisan. Oh heck no, that's a 3-chain cooldown. I just realized that. I guess we'll save it actually. We'll do the AoE. We'll save it for Teddy Bomb. This guy actually gives me like Teddy Bomb vibes. Alright, Peanut Partisan. Let's slow this down. This is my main attack. Boom! 2.09 million damage. Keep in mind the buffs. 2.9 million damage. Wonderful. Alright, I think we'll do like 2 more battles with Tricky Trickster. Firefool. Serpentex. 2 fire monsters. I couldn't have asked for anything better. So, I am burning. Why do I have 25%? He's water and dark. Why is he getting both buffs? I don't think he's supposed to be getting both buffs. Nonetheless, I'll turn transfer. Alright, this is going to be great. So, Peanut Partisan obviously kills. This is actually killing everyone as well. Are they 150s? They are 150s. Wow. But again, I have the buffs supplementing me. And this destroys everyone. I'm going to assume they have revival. Good. Revival. Okay, one of you has revival. Let's do it. Acid Corn destroys the competition. Oh, let's speed this up. Not auto. I don't want to accidentally hurt you. Okay, I think... Oh! And then Serpentex, just like that. Boom! Says, nope, I'm going to get you. Oh my gosh, look at my HP. If not for the extra life, I would have died. My goodness. Alright, let's see if I can come back from this. I'm actually curious. Okay, yeah, thanks to me attacking, I'd be able to just do Peanut Partisan or an AoE, finish them both off. Oh my gosh, if that Serpentex was a little stronger. A little stronger. Alright, what's going on? Applies poison. Minor damage boost to non-nature, non-water. Oh, I didn't know it also influenced water monsters. That's cool. Yeah, I had no idea. So the water, is that both nature and water? Or is it just water? I gotta work on leveling this up. Remove stamina from non-fire, non-earth. Okay. Never mind. Cool. Okay. Let's see how much damage he does without... I'll put the water beast. So without that supplemental boosts he's been getting just by himself, his raw power stats. I guess he has the laser beams to support him, but other than that. Okay. Black Storm. Ravenbot goes first. Is that the first race monster? So no buffs. Let's just turn transfer. Alright. So Ravenbot is 150. 150 plant emanation. Okay, everyone's 150. So jump scare. 191k. Definitely feels different, right? Acid Corn 191 and Trick or Trick also 191. They're all the same. Peanut Partisan is double. No, it's 70. So 30% more. So what is that? It's like 50, 50, an extra 150. I'm thinking like 330 it's going to deal. Peanut Partisan. Ah, look at that. It's 334. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not what I was hoping for, seeing a 70 damage skill. I actually don't even know how stats compare to the other monsters. Again, the monster itself, I love the design. I think it looks really cool. But realistically, if you had to miss out, if you wanted a break and not have to focus on the Tails event, I think you could take a break, and it's okay if you miss out on this monster. So, with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for my video on Tricky Tricker. I think I've called him like Tricky Trickster and other names. But yeah, that is Tricky Tricker. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Any thoughts? Thank you guys very much. And of course, remember to subscribe.